Bosses are known for giving instructions, setting deadlines, and keeping the workplace running smoothly. But sometimes they say things that are so unexpected, ridiculous, or unintentionally hilarious that employees can't help but laugh, or be completely confused. Whether it's an attempt at motivation, a strange compliment, or a comment that makes no sense, here are the top 10 funniest things bosses have said to their employees. 1. Don't work too hard, but make sure everything is done by today. The classic contradiction. One employee recalls their boss telling them to take it easy right before handing them a mountain of work with an urgent deadline. Do they relax or work nonstop? The boss never clarified, leaving the employee both confused and stressed at the same time. 2. Let's have a quick meeting. It'll only take 2 hours. Every employee knows that when a boss says, "This will be quick," it's a trap. One unfortunate worker was told their meeting would be just a few minutes, only for it to turn into a 2-hour discussion about absolutely nothing important. By the end, everyone forgot why they were even there in the first place. 3. We're like a family here. But no, you can't have a raise. Some bosses love to compare the workplace to a family, usually when they want employees to work extra hours for free. One employee asked for a raise after years of loyalty, only for the boss to respond, "But we're like family here." The employees thought, "Then why don't we act like a rich family and pay me more?" 4. You can leave early today, right after you finish this extra work. Few things bring joy to an employee's heart like hearing, "You can leave early today." But for one unlucky worker, their boss added a cruel twist. "Just finish this project first." The quick task ended up taking 3 extra hours, making them leave later than usual. 5. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. But do it exactly my way. This boss wanted to give their employee freedom, but not really. The employee was told they could handle a task however they wanted, but every time they tried something creative, the boss said, "No, do it my way." In the end, they realized their only real option was to just do it exactly as the boss wanted in the first place. 6. We don't have the budget for that. But here's a new office coffee machine. One employee asked for better equipment to improve productivity, but their boss shut them down with, "We don't have the budget." The very next day, the company unveiled a brand new coffee machine, fancy chairs, and a snack bar. The employee? Still stuck with an ancient computer that takes 20 minutes to turn on. 7. I need you to be more independent, but run every decision by me first. Some bosses want their employees to show initiative, but only when it's convenient for them. One worker was told to be more independent in their role, but every time they made a decision, the boss would say, "Why didn't you check with me first?" The employee gave up and just started asking about everything, including what color pen to use. 8. Take your time, but why isn't it done yet? The boss started by saying, "No rush, take your time." But barely 10 minutes later, they popped up asking, "So, is it done yet?" Apparently, "take your time" actually meant, "Hurry up, I need this immediately." Employees everywhere can relate to this situation. 9. We need fresh ideas, but let's stick to what we've always done. One enthusiastic employee came up with an innovative idea to improve work efficiency. Their boss seemed excited, until they ended the conversation with, "That's great. But let's just keep doing it the old way." The employee quickly realized that fresh ideas really meant, "Please don't change anything at all." 10. We value work-life balance. Now, who can work this weekend? Many companies love to talk about work-life balance, but some bosses don't seem to understand what that actually means. One employee's boss proudly announced that the company values personal time, only to immediately ask, "So, who's available to work all weekend?" Employees suddenly became very good at disappearing. Bosses may not always realize how funny or confusing their words sound, but employees will never forget these moments. Have you ever heard your boss say something that made you laugh, or left you completely puzzled?